Well, it finally happened. The day in which every Disney Dreamlight Valley player feared the most has arrived, and it's way more expensive than even I was anticipating. Yep, that's right. Today, I am going to touch on the premium shop in Disney Dreamlight Valley and why it's kind of disappointed me. Now, I do want to make things clear that everything I say in this video is out of my love for this game. I have hundreds of hours in it and I can see it has so much potential. That's why I don't want to see it riddled and ruined with microtransactions, and feel like I should at least say some ways in which I think we can take our current situation and just make the game better. We always knew this day was gonna come. They made it pretty clear from the start that the currency moonstones would eventually cost real life money. And up until this point, I have been really happy with the way in which the game has let us spend them. I personally think the star path has been brilliant. Not only does the star path allow those without money to still take part and have fun, the actual price of the star path when you pay for it, I thought was really good value for money. And I also love the fact that you could recoup some of your moonstones from the star path if you played it enough and got far enough through it, which I thought was a brilliant idea. But I think with the addition of the premium shop, it's possibly a step in the wrong direction. Buying cosmetics for real money is kind of common in the free-to-play gaming market. The likes of Fortnite, Fall Guys, and Destiny 2 all let you buy not only cosmetics, but also emotes for real life money. But the difference between those games and Disney Dreamlight Valley right now is that those games are free to play. Disney Dreamlight Valley is not only not free to play right now, it's also unfinished, which is why the timing of this premium shop just seems a little bit weird. As Disney Dreamlight Valley stands right now, we have no free-to-play release date. We don't even know if it's coming in 2023. It wasn't included in the roadmap, so for all we know, we could be over a year away from that date. But it's not just the timing I have an issue with. There's a whole host of other reasons why this has just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. First, we have the item prices. Right now, many countries, the UK included, are going through a bit of a hard time. In the UK alone, the cost of living crisis has hit so many families that it just seems a little bit weird to be asking for what works out to be about £15 in order to live in a castle. Now, I do understand that these are purely cosmetic and don't affect the game in any way possible, but still the prices seem a little bit high. The release of new skins for your house and also new hairstyles have been asked for endlessly for the last couple of months. And it kind of made me sad that right now those were both paywalled behind the premium shop. Yeah, you can change your house's color, but you can't change the way it looks without spending real money. And I was kind of sad to see neither of those things actually made it into the star path itself. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the addition of the new pet, the statue, and the boat in the star path at the moment, but I kind of feel like not only did the star path suffer, but also Scrooge's shop from the addition of this premium store. Disney Dreamlight Valley updates at the moment happen every 2 or so months. And the way the premium shop is set up right now means we're set to get 4 new items every 7 or so days. So in 2 months, that equates to being 32 different items in the store. And the resources used to make the premium store items and the time has been taken away from items that we could have got in Scrooge's store or Star Path items. I personally feel like those 32 items that over the next 2 months are going to be in the premium store would have made such a difference if they had been in Scrooge's shop. As I personally feel like the number of items we have in the game is just not enough. You can upgrade your house right now to have 20 different stories in it. But right now, I don't personally feel like there's enough items in my game to even properly decorate the base floor of my house. So I think it's hard to see this premium shop with all these cool items in it and not wonder why we couldn't have seen a big update to Scrooge's store before we then got all of these items. I think the biggest reason though that this premium shop has fallen flat is because there's one huge thing missing in Disney Dreamlight Valley that other free-to-play games do and do it really well. And that's a way to reward the existing loyal player base regardless of if they have money or not. For me personally, whilst I love the constant updates of the game, I feel like after the 2-week mark after an update, I run out of reasons to log into the game. I never felt that with the likes of Animal Crossing or other free-to-play games, but with this game, something's missing. If you've played the game daily, you have probably already bought every single item from Scrooge's store. Some people are even reporting they basically have no items showing up because they own everything. We've also level 10'd every character, we've finished every story quest there is, and the star path can easily be done in about 2 or so weeks. So after that just kind of leaves you to log in every day and claim your 50 moonstones, which basically means you're waiting about 2 weeks before you can afford one item in the premium store. So the question now is, how does this all come together and how can we fix this? Well, there's kind of 2 main ways they can do this. Number 1, they could reduce the price of moonstones. Now, I really don't think they're going to lower the price of moonstones for everyone, so I kind of look to mobile games for inspiration, and this is kind of my thoughts. I think this game needs to reward you for playing and not just for paying. And one great way to do that is to give us moonstones in different ways. So for example, like mobile games do, give us a logging in bonus for consecutive days in a row that we've come into the game. And also give us moonstones for really difficult achievements in the game. That's something the likes of Destiny 2 does really, really well, is it will reward you for putting in a lot of hours into the game. So for example, if you've got every character to level 10, make that an achievement and give us a couple of hundred of moonstones. But they could also do stuff like increasing our level cap, and for every 10 levels you go up, reward you with some moonstones. At least that way, people who can't spend any money in the game right now could stand a chance at least getting one of the premium items every time the store refreshes. And then the next thing they need to address are the items in the game. First of all, I think the premium store needs to refresh maybe a little bit slower, at least until Scrooge's store has been bulked up just a little bit more. And then for the star path itself, I think they could do a few things. First of all, I'd like to see some of the items that we've seen in the premium store, like the house skins and also the hairstyles, make it to the star path. It's great value for money, and the star path is probably the solution to making people play the game for longer. I also think one thing they could do is make the star path significantly longer. At the moment, it's only 6 pages long, but imagine if they even just made it to 10, and the very last item is something massive, like one of the premium store items. That way, people would have a reason to play the game for much longer, and it would increase the lifespan of each and every one of the updates to make it closer to hitting the 2-month mark. And by making the star path longer, this will also reward players with more moonstones if they keep the moonstones on each of the pages, meaning that those who spend the time to get to the end of the star path might even have enough moonstones to buy a premium shop item. To me, this kind of feels like the perfect solution. I don't think this is a bad sign whatsoever. I just feel like they're starting to try and find the balance between rewarding people who want to pay money and rewarding people who just play the game every single day. And right now the balance is a little bit off. But I do genuinely feel like if they find some sort of way to reward people who put in a lot of time into the game, the overall player base will feel a lot happier about this premium store. I just feel like there's something missing. Let me know how you would fix the game if you could in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.